Seejeanty back at it again. And listen, I am giddy as a kid in a toy store right now. Why? I am here at a multi-million-dollar investment, a real estate project that is building 25 homes in Port-au-Prince, in Petionville area, right? And these things, they happen all the time. There are, these sort of investments are always occurring, never highlighted, right? And that's why, my channel is here. It's here to show you that there's some real things happening in this country that, it's not that one-sided affair that, folks just keep pushing at you. There's so much opportunity and so much money to be made. It's not too often that I get access to these sites, right? Just because there's so much moving parts, and the owners are usually away, and so to actually get the level of permission. My good friend Ana Canteras was able to give us access because she's working on this property and through Arco Development is working on 4 buildings specifically on this 25 unit lot, and she invited us to come and show this incredible project that's happening, right? And the coolest thing about it is that they started from zero, like literally the investment group that put this together. By the way, it's a Haitian investment group, right? A couple of Haitians here in Haiti put their resources together to put this project together. So they started from literally, here's the land, do something. And Arco Development, they literally, drafted the blueprints, did the architecture, and constructed this from the ground up here, which is, we're gonna go in a second and show you what's here. We have altogether, each of these units here are 240 square meters, right? 3 bedrooms, 4 baths, right? And I mean, it is, and the views are to die for. Let's go inside. This kitchen is really interesting because there's 2 parts, right? There's the part that, you would still have a stove and everything, but inside, you call this the hot kitchen. That's where like the really, the cooking, the grease, the real cooking happens, and it keeps it separate really for issue of smell. And the thing is that, I mean, imagine, this is one of 2 balconies, right? And imagine it's a long day, you got your little chair here, your little wine, right? And you just enjoy this view from, the entirety. I mean, you have Petionville over there, you can see Jalousie all the way up there, right? You can see Petionville proper as well. And the coolest thing is, you can see the water as well on this side. And so, let me tell you. The truth is, I am a views guy. I love views. I love just being able to wake up in the morning and just look at the entire country, right? And of course, you have a second level. By the way, the second level has a balcony. This room, right, this master bedroom is just massive. Take a look. I mean, it is, you can fit probably 2 king beds in here. It's massive, right? There's a closet that has, his and hers comfortably, right? And then you have your own bathroom, his and hers, sinks, right? So, I mean, listen, on the other side of the hall, you have 2 other bedrooms, right? That share a bath, right? And both bedrooms are really comfortable, super comfortable, more than able to should be an office or be a kid space, whatever. And then you're going downstairs, all the way down, you get your yard, right? Here is the patio area. And of course you have a side room where you can use it for storage or whatever it may be, and another bathroom. Trust me, you don't have any issues if you have any reason to, if you're drinking too much, to find somewhere to relieve yourself. You hear me? But this is a massive yard, and you can, potentially, if you wanted to add a pool, you can add a pool if you wanted, right? And of course, this view is still absolutely gorgeous here, right? This is a yard, right? This is a yard. And yes, guys, there is hot water. That's a big requirement for a lot of folks. There's hot water in these buildings. So, as I mentioned, Arco development, has from zero to where we're at here. You got the property done. These 4 properties done. It took them 6 months, but COVID was really annoying. It shut down the country, shut down a lot of development because a lot of components are imported, and actually I have Ricardo Caro right next to me here, and one of the co-owners of Arco Development. Yeah, and so it's absolutely I love this style. I love the craftsmanship that Arco has been able to put together. I've seen a lot of your projects, a lot of your things that you've done, because Anna particularly is very active on Instagram, as Joe is showing your different projects. And so, how many years have you been in Haiti?
10 years.
10 years. That's awesome. And of course, guys, if you haven't seen the interview, we had a podcast with Anna. Anna gave us the full rundown and history of Arco's rise and level of engagement, right? They're Dominican, as you can hear with Carlo, Dominican, Anna's in Haiti. Okay, yeah, Dominican Haitian, right? And so you can hear and you'll be able to understand, what drives and pushes directly from Anna on that podcast. Fortunately, Anna couldn't be here today, but it's all right. We have another co-owner here. And so when it comes to this project, was it extra difficult? Was it more difficult or less difficult than usual?
More difficult than usual.
Why? Is it because of the land?
The land is high and low.
Okay.
Okay,
you got to do some stuff. And so, but here's the thing that really guys need to understand. This complex is fully self-sustained, right? You have you're gonna have a big generator here on site. Water.
Security.
It's gonna be security is gonna be on site, right? And so literally, it's a gated community within a gated community. Because actually, where we are right now, we're in Vivy Michelle. Yeah. So Vivy Michelle is rated pretty tight to get in here. But then on top of that, you have another layer of security for you, right? I know one of the first questions folks have been waiting for me to ask is, okay, great, Chris, you're showing me these properties, they look really good, but how can I, is it for rent? Is it to buy, right? And I think you've told me it's a mix.
It's mixed.
But and I do understand that the price point, the ranges go from 300,000 US to as high as 600,000 if you're looking to buy, right? And again, this is turnkey. You give your money and you move in and you forget about it, right? And these are so well built in terms of maintenance. Forget about it, and then again, you don't have to worry about a lot of the overhead that you usually have to do when you're living in Haiti, as it relates to even trash collection. They take care of it. All that's included for a single monthly fee, right? And of course, for rent, we're gonna leave the information underneath on screen and below when it comes to rent. If you're looking to do that as well, you get in contact with the sales manager. But really, when it comes to if you have a project yourself in Haiti, okay, if you're a business, if you're residential, if you just bought some land and you don't know how to develop it, these guys, they have architects, these guys are professionals. And when it comes to attention to detail, that's the thing. Maybe the camera you won't necessarily appreciate it, but the level to detail, I gotta tell you, Arco, there's not that many companies in Haiti that really take it to the level that Arco does. So we're gonna have the information below for you guys to contact them. Any last things, anything else you want to say?
Okay.
Good stuff. Listen, I want to thank you so much for having us here. You guys are doing some great work. Keep it up, Sickums. Dominican, Haiti, together make some beautiful stuff, beautiful things. Let's keep that unity on the island because really we share this island, and it's really us together that's going to be able to achieve great things, right? Okay. All right, guys, listen, you already know what this is. If you like what we got going on here, hit us that like, hit us that subscribe, hit a comment to get that YouTube machinery pushing this content out, right? And if you like what you see here, we have so much content on the channel. Subscribe and go through our playlist. We have so much other really cool stuff to show you about Haiti. And guys, until we're back at it again, we'll be back at it again. Peace.
baby on the beat.